Are you still obsessing about a narcissist from your past? In this video, I'm going to share with you a powerful tool to help you break the obsession. This tool is on the leading edge of what we know about recovery. So grab a pen and paper, take notes, and this tool can supercharge your recovery. I'm Carol Rathel, occupational therapist, and this channel is about healing with self-love, because self-love is the most important thing to do. Briefly, we know that narcissists want to be the number one subject on your mind. Whether this is from love-bombing type of behavior or the manipulative and hurtful things they do to you, they want you thinking about them to give them their fix of narcissistic supply. Even if you have moved on from the narcissist years ago, your mind was hijacked by them. When they are gone, it is quite normal to still be having the narcissist in your mind every time you encounter a thought, a person, or something that reminds you of them. It can be extremely difficult to break the pattern of constantly thinking about the narcissist. The trouble with this is that by obsessing over them when you encounter those triggers, you are doing the work of the narcissist. In other words, you are allowing them to control you when they are not even in your life anymore. It puts you in the place of being a constant victim. This can be a hard truth to accept, I know, but it makes sense, doesn't it? When you think of them, I bet your body becomes tense, especially in your solar plexus, where you hold the feelings of self-empowerment, or the opposite, the feeling of power being taken away from you. When you were with the narcissist, in whatever form of relationship that was, you were having your emotions manipulated by them. Your body was firing these emotions off frequently, and your cells became accustomed to having the hormones of adrenaline or cortisol flowing through them, and your cells adapted to that chemical environment. The normality of these hormones flowing through caused your cells to want to have their daily fix. Often the desire for these hormones causes your own body to pull your thoughts in the narcissist's direction. I bet you didn't know that. It's time to claim your sacred mind space and your body for you, and to create a new and healthier set of hormones to enjoy instead. To start with, it's important to be aware of when and why you are having the thoughts about the narcissist. So let's become a detective. On a piece of paper or the notepad on your phone, put a number 1 for the next time you think about the narcissist, and put a number 2 for the time after that. And keep on recording every time that narcissist pops in your mind. And after a period of a day, look at the number at the end. Circle it. As you do this, write a word underneath each number to identify what the trigger was. Did you see a car of the same model as theirs? Did you hear a song that reminds you of them? Or were you doing something that they have harassed you about in the past, like styling your hair in a particular way? Try to write one word for each that represents that situation. Also write down one word of how you felt when you noticed this, like anxiety, anger, pain, frustration, depression, rebellion, any word that represents your feeling. Do this for a day or so you know what is going on in your mind and body, so you can recognize the difference later. There is a second part of this exercise, which I'm going to share with you a little later on, so keep listening. This part is exciting. After doing the recording for a day, I recommend that you choose something you really love that causes you to feel alive and empowered. I recommend it be a song or a saying, something that you can think of anywhere at any time, replaying it in your mind or saying it out loud or singing it. Look on YouTube to find your power song, unless it's already in your music collection. Make it really available for you to play for the next part of this healing journey. Put it on your phone if you haven't got it there already. The reason I'm suggesting you choose a song you love already and have felt wonderful with already is because your body already has a pattern along with your brain of feeling good when you hear that song, and that is the power for the next step. Now, you probably guessed it. Next time you have a thought about the narcissist, immediately sing a few lines of that song out loud or in your mind if you're in company, and it would be weird to do that. Or play it on your phone. Have it ready to play when you're driving if you think of the narcissist a lot when you're driving. If you're in company, like at work, you could maybe take a quick bathroom break and sing it in the bathroom. As soon as you can, following a thought of the narcissist, play that song or sing it or run it through your mind. Sing it until you feel the shift inside and begin to feel good. Do this from that moment forward every time your thoughts turn to the narcissist. Chances are, now that we are focusing on your thoughts of the narcissist, they're going to appear in your mind often. And that is good, because you are in the process of switching your thoughts from feeling disempowered to a thought that feels uplifted. It's going to help you release yourself from the patterns of thoughts that lead to those horrible emotions. The good feeling that comes is caused by your body releasing good feeling hormones like endorphins and dopamine. Your cells in your body will find this unusual at first, and they may fight the process and still want their fix. But as you persist, they will adapt to having the good feeling hormones instead. Now here comes something really sciencey and I feel really amazing. The receptors on your cells that were used to receiving the stress hormones will change over, and your cells will begin to desire the good feeling hormones instead. So you might think this, and I'll say this now. You are not going to become addicted to feeling good hormones as a result of thinking of the narcissist instead of the bad hormones. It doesn't work that way. What happens is your brain is going to create a new electrical circuit from that power song or reinforce the one you already had. And it will play the song in your mind when a trigger happens. Plus, your brain is capable of time jumping ahead of you even knowing that there's a trigger. So if one of your triggers was seeing the same model car that the narcissist drove, your brain will see that before it registers in your conscious mind. So you may find yourself playing that power song in your mind and not even see that car. When it does appear in your awareness, you are already in an alive and powerful space from your song. The old cycle of emotions has become obsolete, so you won't go through that anxiety again. Or if you do, it will be minimal, because it's going to take something really big for your body to switch off those good hormones and go back to the crappy feeling hormones. And that can only happen if you allow yourself to obsess. So my advice is, keep singing the song. Don't let your mind shift there. Exercise discipline over what is going on in your mind. You can do this. I invite you to play this video back, take notes, and start to create your own shift to the new empowered you. Push yourself through that phase that we all have when we feel this isn't working. Push yourself through that. I did. And I just woke up one day and realized I was a completely new person. So what I recommend you do, once you begin to employ your power song, is to record the number of times you have used it during the course of a day. Record 1, 2, 3, like you did when you thought of the narcissist. Keep your focus on the power song and how many times you used it each day. We're not recording about the narcissist anymore. We are focusing on your new shift into your power song. Recording this will be helpful to show you how quickly you can use the power of your mind and your subconscious to bring about any change you desire in your habitual patterns. I hope you will ride on the success of this and use this process in a similar way to bring about another change in your life to replace any unwanted patterns that are no longer serving you. Please like, subscribe and share. And until the next video, I'm sending you love.